From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
So striding forward now, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. He's set and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Turner stands at second with no outs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
One out and a runner on third. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Mercer. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Jay Bruce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit to short. Mercer has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1 and the Pirates coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So striding in, Michael Saunders. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Gregory Polanco looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately. Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Nationals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Stepping in, Michael Taylor. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Michael Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. Polanco on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Levi Trevino, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Trevino has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field. Accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Josh Bell the next to hit. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Bruce sprinting after it. But this will land out there just foul. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Bruce to the track, to the wall. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Bucks have drawn even now with one apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Josh Harrison stands in. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Lavarnway. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. In now for Washington, Steven Strasburg, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and two strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Mlb18 is on deck. He'll hit next. Popped him up. Bell moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 2.
Riding in once again, Mlb18. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nationals gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now in the box, Jordy Mercer. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AV right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Williams has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Eaton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Michael Saunders now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Trevino is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. At the plate, Daniel Murphy, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And a neck-high fastball that time. Murphy, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
This is in the air out to right field. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco
Leading
is
off
set
the
to
fourth
lead us
inning.
off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Gregory Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Curveball that time, not even close. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Rendon. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 23, David.
Digging in to try it again. David Freese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Trevino moving to his right. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Wieters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Levi.
Stepping in, Levi Trevino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Freeze trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now is Mlb18, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Ready once again, Jay Bruce, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a fastball just a bit high. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Josh Harrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Lavarnway. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-0. And that misses for ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jordy Mercer now, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 2 to Jordy Mercer.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Three-two pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A 1 pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Eaton moves over, and that's the third out. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Nationals lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 70, George Canto.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As it's grounded sharply to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Into the box now, Levi Trevino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Wieters leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Rounded down the third baseline, fielded by Freese. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The pitcher, number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. To short. Backhanded. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're up 3-2. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. In previous matchups against George Contos, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 2. Adam.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still lead it 3-2. Josh Bell will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
In now, Ryan Lavarnway. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jordy Mercer. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. No fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. 7 complete here tonight. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's Jay Bruce now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 2-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Anthony.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Too tight with that one. 3-0. .30 pitch. Hit hard but foul. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
How about it? Left fielder,
Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Harrison charging this one on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Sean Rodriguez is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long. Here's Starling Marte, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hop high in the air. Rendon is calling for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Saunders now. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Bo Schultz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Matt Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Pitch is popped up. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Runner goes for second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 out. Adams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Schultz, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Now the 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Freeze is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. All squared up and even in the Steel City through 8.5. The Pirates have a chance to walk it off. Howie Kendrick will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Sean Doolittle enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charging one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
A close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Pittsburgh came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Bo Schultz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.